Determine the equations of the tangent line to the circle at the points whose abscissa is 10. Let us begin. So here we have a circle and we need to determine the equation of a tangent line to the circle. Let's say the tangent line meets the circle at the point A having the coordinates. Now the abscissa is given. That means the x coordinate is given to us. It has a value 10. The y coordinate, however, is not given to us. Fine. And from the equation of the circle, we can determine the radius as well as the coordinates of the center. So let's begin. So here I'll start with the given equation of the circle. We have x squared plus y squared minus 14x minus 2y plus 5 equals to 0. So what we'll do, we'll compare this equation with the general equation of a circle, which is given by x squared plus y squared plus 2 times gx plus 2 times fy plus c equals to 0. So here we get, on comparison, we get the value of 2g equals to negative 14. 2f becomes equals to negative 2 and the value c becomes equals to 5. So g becomes equals to negative 7, f becomes equals to negative 1 and c is 5. Now clearly the center of the circle we can easily define. Center is defined by the coordinates negative g comma negative f, which means our coordinates will be 7 comma 1. So we have the coordinates of the center of the circle, and we can also find out the radius. The radius can be obtained by using the equation g squared plus f squared minus c. So if we substitute the value of g with negative 7, f with negative 1 and c with 5, we're going to get the radius equals to square root of 45. So now we can join point C and point A. So C and A, that's going to be the radius of the circle. We can use the distance formula. So here the distance formula states that r will be equals to, let's take the r will be equals to the square root. Underneath the square root, we need the difference of the x coordinate. So here we have 7 minus 10 whole squared added to the square of the difference of the y coordinate. We'll take 1 minus b and then square this value. Now the radius, that's equals to square root of 45. So that will be equals to, so 7 minus 10, that will be negative 3 whole squared added to 1 minus b whole squared. So that will be b squared minus 2b plus 1, and we have the square root. Okay, now we're going to square both sides, and that's going to give us 45 equals to 9 plus b squared minus 2b plus 1. So when we rearrange the terms, we're going to get b squared minus 2b. So 45 minus 10, that will be 35. So we're going to take negative 35. So that will be equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation where we can split the middle terms as negative 7b plus 5b minus 35 equals to 0. So let's take b as the common factor. So where b multiplied to b minus 7 added to 5 times b minus 7 equals to 0. So we have b minus 7 multiplied to b plus 5. The product equals to 0. So that means the value of b will be equals to negative 5 or positive 7. So we have two possibilities. So the point of contact, so there are actually 2 points of contact, meaning there are 2 tangents. So let's say this particular tangent has the coordinates 10 comma negative 5, and the other tangent A, we'll call this B, other tangent A has the coordinates 10 comma positive 7. Okay, now our goal will be to find out the equation of the tangent line. So that's a very simple task. All we have to do is use the point form. So the point form of the point form gives us the equation of the tangent. It's given by x times x1 plus y times y1 plus g multiplied to x plus x1 plus f times y plus y1 plus c equals to 0. So here g, f and c will be the value that we obtained from the circle, and x1 comma y1 corresponds to the point of contact. So let's begin with the point of contact A, where we obtain the coordinates as 10 comma negative 5. So that means x1 will be 10 and y1 will be negative 5. So we're going to get 10x minus 5y plus g. So g value is negative 7. So negative 7 multiplied to x plus x1. So that's 10. Then we have f value is negative 1. So we have negative 1 multiplied to y plus y1. y1 will be negative 5 plus c value. So that's equals to 5 equals to 0. And when we simplify this equation, we're going to get x minus 2y minus 20 equals to 0. Then we're going to consider the other point of contact B with coordinates 10 comma 7. That means the x1 value will be 10, y1 will be 7. we're going to get 10x plus 7y minus 7 multiplied to x plus 10 minus 1 multiplied to y plus 7 plus c, which is 5, equals to 0. And when we simplify this, we're going to get the equation x plus 2y. I have x plus 2y minus 24 equals to 0. So these are the two equations of the tangents.